Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, Ma'am Tini. We are here as a group consists of Annisa Maharani, Maulana Putri, Azizah Anandita Pramesti, Elleonore Laurensia Simon, and Farah Diba are going to presenting our group work. And
Okay, so here we choose the junior high school video that consists of analysis of the classroom management implemented in the recorded classroom teaching learning activities. Here we chose two physical layout of the classroom, consists of seating arrangement, teachers positioning, accessibility of resources, use of space, strengths and weaknesses. And then the second one, we also analyze the how she engage and motivating the instructions. It consists of clarity of instructions, the variety of instructional strategies, use of technology, and the student participation.
okay, the first aspect that we analyze is the physical layout of the classroom. We provide four different elements in this physical layout. The first one is setting arrangement. Looking at the desk or the table arranged, the setting arrangement in this classroom where students are grouped into cluster of 4 until 6 individuals suggests a deliberate effort to foster collaborative learning and group interaction. This arrangement is conducive to group work, encouraging students to engage with their peers in discussion and collaborative projects. The small group size ensures that each student has the opportunity to actively participate and share their perspective. This setup may promote a sense of community and teamwork among students as they work closely with their group members. However, it's important to consider the potential challenges such as noise levels and distraction that may arise in the setting with multiple groups working simultaneously. Additionally, the teacher's ability to navigate and provide individuals attention within this cluster should be assessed, and effective classroom management involves balancing group dynamics with the need for individual support. The second element is the teacher's positionings. Observe where the teachers usually stands or move during the class. The teacher's positioning in this classroom is dynamic and student focused, where contributing to an interactive and engaging learning environment. While the teacher's desk is located at the front of the class alongside with the whiteboard and the screen projectors. The teachers consistently move around the classroom during the class activities. This mobility allows for easy interaction with students, fostering a connection between the teacher and the learners. By circulating among the students, the teacher can address individual questions, provide assistance, and gauge the progress of various groups. This approach facilitates a more personalized learning experience and encourages students to actively participate in the lesson. Additionally, the teacher's decision to sit at the desk while students present their work demonstrates a supportive and attentive stance, creating a comfortable space for students to share their ideas. Overall, the teacher's strategies movement throughout the classroom enhance communication and engagement, aligning with effective classroom management practice. The third element in this aspect is accessibility of resources. We are checking if the learning materials, resources, and visual aids are easily accessible to the student. And based on the classroom, the accessibility of resources in this classroom appears to be well considered, contributing to a conducive learning environment. The placement of the teacher's desk in proximity to the whiteboard and screen projector suggests easy access to instructional materials for the teachers. Moreover, the teacher's dynamic movement around the classroom likely facilitates accessibility for students, allowing them to seek guidance and clarification when needed. It would be beneficial to further assess where there are designed areas or storage solution for students to access their individual learning material efficiently. And the fourth element is use of space, where we observe how different areas of the classroom are utilized is there, and based on this classroom, the use of space is reflects throughout the design that accommodates various learning activity. The grouping of students into cluster 4 to 6 suggests a design area for group activity, fostering collaboration and discussion among peers. The teacher's mobility throughout the classroom allow the fluid transition between the group spaces and ensuring that students receive support and guidance. The arrangement also appears to facilitate independent work as students can focus within their smaller groups. And also the presence of the teacher's desk, whiteboard, and the screen projectors at the front of the class suggests a designated area for class discussion, presentation, and whole class instruction. The multifunctional use of space aligned with the student-centered approach, allowing for flexibility and adaptability in accommodating different learning needs and activities.
Okay, next, here are the strengths and the weaknesses regarding to the physical layout of the classroom. The first one is the strengths. It can promote the collaboration and communication among students and teachers, which can enhance their learning and social skills. And then it also allows the teachers to differentiate instruction and provide individualized feedback to each student. And the last one, it can reduce distractions and increases student engagement, as students are more focused on their peers than on the teacher or the board. The weaknesses here are it requires more space and resources than other arrangements such as desks, chairs, and tables, etc. It can also be challenging to manage large or noisy groups, especially if they are not well disciplined or cooperative. And the last one, it can limit the teacher and student interaction and feasibility, as some students may be too far away from the teacher or the board.
Thank you, Ellen. So the second topic would be engaging and motivating instruction. The first element is clarity of instructions. In the observed teaching session, the teacher did a great job of explaining things clearly. Students were divided into groups when they are assigned an exercise, and the teacher outlined the task into 3 parts. First, which is an audio that will be played in the laptop, and then the students had to match it with the pictures on the paper. And then each group shared their answers, and the class discussed how to check for correct answers. The teacher also helped clarify answers during this process by asking for keywords or sentences related to each image. The second element is variety of instructional strategies. The teacher used different teaching methods to help students with various learning styles, as described by Vark. Visual learners were engaged with image-based exercises, and auditory learners benefited from group discussions and a listening exercise. However, there wasn't much for read or write learners, as the exercise focused mainly on matching pictures with audio. Kinesthetic learners got involved through a role-playing activity where students performed a dialogue related to descriptive text. The third element is use of technology. The technology was used effectively in the session, with the teacher using a laptop and projector to play a spoken descriptive passage and displaying key images during answer checking. This added a dynamic element to the class. The last element for this topic is student participation. In terms of student participation, it was excellent. Students actively answered questions about descriptive text and text generic structure. The session also involved students coming forward to practice a dialogue related to descriptive text. They attentively listen to the audio played by the teacher, showing their engagement in the auditory aspects of the lesson. Overall, the teacher's efforts to involve students positively impacted the learning experience. The next slide will be presented by my friend Diba.
Okay, so the next one is the strengths. Okay, here are the strengths that regarding to the engaging and motivating instructions. The first one, the teacher effectively divided the task into three clear parts, ensuring the students to understood what was expected to them. And she also provided the clear explanations and used the keywords during answer checking to enhance the students' understanding. The second one, there was a commendable effort to cater to different learning styles. We can see there are the visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learners that were engaged through image-based exercises, group discussions, listening exercises, and the role-playing activities. And this diversity learning style can help to address various learning preferences. The third one, the integration of in technology, such as laptop and projector, just like Annisa said before. It was effective in playing the spoken descriptive passage and displaying key images during answer checking. And the last one, the students were actively involved in the learning process, and this means that they participated in discussions, practiced dialogues, and demonstrated attentive listening during the audio component, and their involvement positively impacted the overall learning experience. The next one, the weaknesses. Okay, the weaknesses here, the first one, it limited activities for the read or the write learners. So the focus of the session was more on like the matching pictures with audio, which might not have fully engaged with the student or the learners that have read or write learning style. So the second one, the uneven emphasis on learning styles. And while the teacher covered multiple learning styles, there might have been a disparity in the intensity or depth of engagement. For instance, there were more activities for visual and auditory learners compared to read and write learners. The next slide will be presented by Farah.
Okay, for the last one is solution regarding to physical layout. The first one is seating arrangement, promotes collaboration and communication among students, engaging learning and social skills, and allow for differentiation of instruction, reduces distraction, and increases student engagement. B is teacher's positioning, facilitates easy instruction with students, allow for effective communication and supervision, limited visibility for students in certain areas. C is accessibility of resources, easily accessible learning materials, resources, and visual aids. Limited visibility of materials may lead to disorganization. D is use of space. Utilize areas for group activities, independent work, and class discussion. Cluttered or poorly arranged spaces might hinder movement and engagement. The next one is solution for Azizah. Please the next slide. Okay, the solution for engaging instructions. Clarity of instructions. There is clear instruction in each understanding, and unclear instruction may lead to confusion. And B, variety of instructional strategies, catering to diverse learners through a mix of teaching methods. Limited instructional variety might result in disengagement. C, use of technology, effective integration of technology to enhance instruction. Inadequate use of technology may miss opportunities for attractive learning. And the last one is student participation. Active active student participation in discussion, questioning, and collaboration. Limited activities for read or write learners. And that's all from us. Thank you.